In the Vols' back-to-back wins on Saturday and Sunday, Moore combined to go for 8 and 11 with 5 runs, 4 home runs, and 8 RBIs. Going into Week 11, Moore leads the SEC in hits with 33, home runs with 13, and RBIs with 28. Moore wasn't the only standout for the Vols this week. Billy Amick had a career night on Tuesday, going 3 for 5, bringing in 7 of the 12 total runs, and setting a new career high in RBIs. In more academic news, catcher Charlie Taylor was nominated for the SEC H. Boyd Horder Scholar Athlete Postgraduate Scholarship. Not only has Taylor shined as an athlete with the Baseballs by going to 3 straight NCAA Super Regionals, taking 2 trips to Omaha, and playing in 81 games throughout his career, but he has also shined in the classroom. Taylor graduated summa cum laude after only 3 years at UT with a bachelor's in supply chain management and is now pursuing a master's of business administration in finance, as well as working as a teaching student, all on top of being a member of the Baseballs. Many students are juggling classes, jobs, extracurricular activities, and their social lives, leaving little time to learn about the voting process. First-time voters face challenges like where to register, how to request absentee ballots, and where their polling place is. UT student Carly Kaminsky is one of many first-time voters experiencing these challenges.
I've definitely encountered some challenges in understanding the voting process as far as first-time voters, whether they have to vote in person or they can send a mail-in vote, and what the dates are for requesting an absentee ballot.
If you are eager to vote but facing similar challenges, you can visit the website volsvote.utk.edu for help. Higher. Dylan Sampson was a standout in last weekend's game, rushing for 101 yards and 4 touchdowns, all in the first half, making this his 4th straight game where he rushed for over 100 yards. Sampson is now tied for most rushing touchdowns in all of college football and is top 10 in the country in about every other stat you could think of. Thanks to another 120 yards and 2 touchdowns from Deshaun Bishop, the Vols went into halftime with a 65-0 lead. This score set a school record, the largest point total in a half in Tennessee history. But the offense isn't the only component to this team. The Vols defense is on fire. Since last season's Orange Bowl, the Vols defense has gone a total of 16 quarters without letting up a touchdown and has allowed just 6 points this season. Let's hope the Vols can keep it up and come out on top this weekend in Norman. Hey Vols, happy Tuesday. My name is Carson Lowry and this is your daily dose of Vol News. Today's forecast should be partly cloudy with temperatures reaching a high of 89 and a low of 66. Thunderstorms and showers are likely, especially in the evening. Our Vols football team secured another win this weekend, giving the Oklahoma Sooners a big orange welcome into the SEC, beating them 25-15. The Vols have now moved up to number 5 in the AP poll. When you think of Western North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee, you think of the mountains. You would never think a place like that would be hit by a hurricane, but Hurricane Helene proved us all wrong.
I remember looking outside and it looked as if the mountain evergreens were moving like palm trees do when a thunderstorm hits the coast. You could tell it was like a tropical wind. It wasn't like a mountain storm.
Stockton Ware, a junior from Boone, North Carolina, drove home for the hurricane, thinking Boone would be a safer place to take shelter. Unfortunately, that was not the case.
There was a tree that fell on our house around 9 a.m. I remember walking out onto the roads and seeing entire chunks of the highways just gone.
Ware's hometown was not the only one affected by Helene. Junior Raquel Torres's hometown of Erwin, Tennessee, was fully submerged in water. The water reached to the tops of houses and other buildings, including the hospital, where helicopters had to fly in and airlift patients out of town. As soon as she found out about the devastation, Torres got to work.
So the night that the hurricane hit, I started a donation. I sent a mass message to the girls in my sorority that explained what was going on. I sent pictures, videos. I explained that I needed clothes, I needed water bottle because the water was contaminated.
Torres's donation drive spread past her own sorority. Members of other organizations on campus donated money, food, water, clothing, toys, diapers, batteries, and many other things for Torres to take back to Erwin. Towns like Erwin and Boone are still in devastation and are still in need. If you are looking for a way to help, you can go to redcross.org to find out more information. In Knoxville, I'm Carson Lowry, Vol News.